This little-known pass is located in a wild and remote part of the Eastern Cape near Barkly East. It forms the northern access route into Heuningneskloof, which translates into Heuningnes Ravine, a long valley formed by a tributary of the Krai River. The use of a 4x4 vehicle is strongly recommended, although a high-clearance vehicle could probably traverse the pass, albeit with some difficulty. It lies far off the beaten track, and some accurate navigational skills and common sense will be required to find it. For those that do make the effort, you'll be rewarded with exceptional views, the peace and quiet of an unspoilt environment, and some challenging driving. The pass can be traversed in a big loop, starting and ending on the DR02897, although some distance apart. It makes a wonderful drive for those with the time and inclination to venture far beyond the norm. The Krai River originates in the mountains south of Lesotho and flows westward from the confluence of the Bell River and the Stadspruit River for approximately 70 kilometers to where it joins the Orange River just to the east of Allowal North. The river is justifiably famous for the excellent fishing along much of its length, with catches including rainbow trout, brown trout and smallmouth yellowfish. There are 5 bridges which span the Krai River, the most famous of these being the J.W. Sauer Bridge and the Loch Bridge, both of which have been declared as National Heritage Sites. The building of these bridges was supervised by Joseph Newey, who was born in 1846 and lived until 1907, an English engineer whose prolific construction projects included roads, many other famous bridges, township layouts, and other architectural works. Newey was appointed District Inspector of Public Works in 1881, then promoted to Chief Inspector of Public Works in 1893. A position he held until his retirement in 1905. As such, he was responsible for all government engineering and architectural projects, with the exception of the railways throughout the Cape Colony. Construction of the J.W. Sauer Bridge, originally called the Krai Bridge, commenced in 1878. Newey took over the position as resident engineer in September 1879. He was on site for 11 months, then took 6 months' leave to return to England to sort out his mother's business. He returned in May 1881 to complete the project, and the bridge was officially opened on the 28th of September 1881. The bridge was named after a local member of the Cape House of Assembly, Mr. J.W. Sauer, the Secretary for Native Affairs and later the Colonial Secretary. The first hairpin bend occurs at the 1.9 kilometer mark and changes the heading by 170 degrees into the southwest. Instructions were issued for the commencement of construction of the Loch Bridge during 1889, but a suitable site still needed to be found. Joseph Newey was ordered to complete designs for both ironwork and stone masonry type bridges, but it was decided to build the bridge using stonework, primarily because Newey had found a good quarry within half a mile of the chosen site. Construction started in September 1891 and was completed in March 1893. The official opening took place on the 6th of December 1893 amid great festivities attended by almost 1,000 people, which also included a brass band. The bridge was named after Sir Henry Brougham Loch, governor of the Cape Colony at the time. The second hairpin, this time in the opposite direction, occurs at the 2.4 kilometer mark, allowing the road to descend on the southern side of the valley. The Eastern Cape Highlands is a diverse and important geographical region known for its mountainous terrain and varying climates. This area, part of the Great Escarpment, is marked by high-altitude plateaus, deep valleys and rugged peaks, creating a unique environment for both agriculture and biodiversity. The climate in the Eastern Cape Highlands is largely temperate, with cooler temperatures compared to the lowlands. The region experiences summer rainfall, which is crucial for farming activities. The fertile soils in these highlands are well suited for a range of agricultural practices, making the area a hub for farming. The region's diverse topography, however, can pose challenges for large-scale farming, with the steep slopes limiting mechanized agriculture and requiring careful land management. Livestock farming is particularly prominent, with sheep, cattle and goats being raised in large numbers. The high-altitude grasslands provide excellent grazing for livestock, while the cool climate helps maintain healthy herds. Upon reaching the end of the pass, there's a T-junction where one can turn left and follow the track all along the Heuningneskloof and then up a very steep and tricky climb. This exit option, although tempting, should only be attempted by experienced off-roaders with full recovery gear. If you're a less experienced off-roader, it's best to turn around at the end of the pass and retrace your route all the way back to the DR02897. Do not take the right-hand option at the intersection, as it peters out at a farm many kilometers downstream. The pass ends at the 3.8 kilometer mark at an altitude of 1,510 meters.